This is a very passionate podcast. I'm Mario.
Super very passionate people. I'm very passionate.
Very, very passionate about it.
Very passionate people.
She's one of the most passionate people.
Or maybe you don't know shit and you want to learn from the best.
Very passionate. But hi, welcome back to I'm Very Passionate. This is Mario.
I'm Jessica.
And Jessica is a zombie today, so
I'm not
be prepared.
A zombie. I had coffee. I'll wake up for like a good hour and then I'll be knocked out again.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
My dog had massive diarrhea all over my house today. My house smells great right now.
I couldn't tell.
But at 5:30 this morning.
I mean, I couldn't tell that it still smelled bad. It smells
did
fine.
It smell good?
Yeah, it smells good. But I mean, you always have candles going, so I just always smell the candles.
Yeah, it's true. It smelled like poops. Like really bad poops. It was terrible. The kids woke up and I felt like I was in another reality. Maddie was like, I'm hungry. I was like, you don't exist.
No, you don't.
I couldn't focus on her. I was like, eat cereal. Not cooking. I've been touching poops. I mean, how is she going to get it up?
How is she going to get it up?
How else am I going to get the poops up? I gotta get in there and clean it up. And I know. It's
You're going to make me throw up.
I'm sorry. Don't gag, because if you gag, I'll gag.
I gag so easily.
I'm a gagger, too. Ooh. Get some coffee. When you feel it like at the top of your stomach.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, guys. This week we have like another Icebreakers episode. I think this is our second one.
Yeah, I think this should be like a consistent format we do every now and again.
Yeah, I like it though. It's fun and light and...
Exactly, and like I feel like they tend to be a little bit shorter, so it gives us a break because we are going to have a slightly different recording schedule going into the holidays.
I'm nodding my head, yes.
She is, y'all. You can't see her, but she's vigorously nodding her head. Her ponytail just fell out. It was going so strong.
Holidays, I'm sure for everybody, but holidays is big family time for me. So I had to be like, I need the Sunday after Thanksgiving off, and I need 2 weeks off in Christmas because my mother-in-law's family is going to be here. And that's just like a big family time for us. Mm-hmm. So, but we've got some fun things planned.
Yeah, we planned out all of our episodes for the rest of the year. So
we are good. We are popping. Everything is good to go. We should be doing. Can we talk about the holiday one? Because we have the title for that one.
Oh, let me get it. I forgot what it was again. Feel free to share.
Okay, so Mario and I have been dying to see Hustlers with Jennifer Lopez and Lizzo and everybody. And then we're also, I don't know why we did this, but we're going to do our holiday traditions too. So that's going to be a fun episode. That'll be the week before Christmas, right?
Yes.
And so...
Well, it's the 15th. That's the last episode.
Yeah, that'll be the last one before Christmas.
Yeah, before Christmas.
It's going to be called Holidays and Hustlers. I'm going to find some Jingle Bell music.
It'll be fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Let's celebrate with Lizzo's fine ass.
Does she have holiday music?
Yeah, she came out with one, I think, Saweetie. It's like a...
Her and Saweetie?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's been all over Instagram. Okay.
Girl, let's do a
Lizzo moment really quick. Let me find it.
I've totally been just like so preoccupied with my new job and like Pokemon came out, so...
Let's talk about your new job.
It's fun. It's super chill. It's super chill. Like compared to my old job, like it's so stress-free. I'm not like tense constantly. Like I'm super relaxed. I'm just working it and it's going well. And I really enjoy it.
I'm trying to find this Lizzo song.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even know, like...
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I thought I found one. I'll look later. Okay. If I find it, guys, I'll link it for you.
Girl, if you lied to me.
I didn't lie to you.
The podcast is over. No.
So I told you it's really chill over there. Mario and I are in the same part of the building now. Doesn't it feel different?
It does. Like, there's like a sound machine and like...
Does it make you sleepy?
It does. So I have to listen to music while I'm there.
Oh.
But like I'll get into my music. Like that's the only thing I miss about my old job is I had a cubicle and this one I have a desk.
Yeah.
And so like people can see me like bobbing my head and lip syncing.
I don't care.
But I'm just like whatever. Like I'm in it. I'm in the groove. I'm doing this job.
Sometimes I put my desk to standing and stand up and like dance while I'm working. And I just don't care.
I can't do that. Like where I'm located, everybody walks by my desk.
I did it when I was over there. They also rearranged our desk today.
What do you mean?
I mean, not today. They rearranged our seats this week.
We all got moved around. And so, like, when people first walk into our area, my desk is right there. And so everybody keeps walking behind me. So I keep turning my head looking.
Mario is around where I was, and now I'm, like, tucked in the back. And I don't like it.
Oh, I'd love it back there, I think. She's surrounded by 4 air conditioning vents.
I am. I'm so cold all day long. I have on a really thick fleece hoodie and socks and...
Sounds magical.
It's terrible. And then there's this girl that sits behind me and she's a big mirror on her desk and she cleans her ears with Q-tips.
Let's not talk about that.
Weirdest thing ever.
Let's not talk about that.
Okay.
Because you have a friend in your team who listens to this, so that it might get back to her.
No. Those girls aren't on my team.
Oh, there's a girl who listens and it might get back.
Yeah. No, she'll come over and be like, who is it?
She'll see.
You can see the mirror. Mario came. I was like, you have to come over here and see this. I feel crazy because no one else is reacting to this giant mirror in front of her face. It's a big mirror, isn't it?
It's huge. It's like
big.
At least like 14 by 16.
It's huge.
It's huge.
And she puts it directly, and I'm just confused by it. I mean, do you? Maybe she is vain, but like... I need an explanation to everything.
Why?
Just explain to me why. Or
my explanation was pretty good, and I think
I freaked myself out and said maybe it's a skeleton key thing, and then I started to believe it. So I had to like listen to old school.
Well, see, I told her she got bit by a vampire, and so as long as she can still see her,
I don't believe in vampires, but I believe in ghosts. Isn't that weird?
And then like. I said like polymorphic hemophilia or something.
Oh my
like
God.
That.
And I was like, I can't even respond. I don't want to be wrong. I had to look it up. I had never heard of it. And he was like, everybody's heard of it. And
I did not say that. I did not say that.
What did you say?
No, you said I can't. I said what? You're like, I'm going to be the normal person who doesn't know what the hell that is. And I'm like, oh, okay.
I've said it before. Pop culture references go over my head. Oh, she got out. All right. We'll just sit down and chill.
Just don't poop on me, please.
Coco just joined
I'll
us.
Cry.
I'll have to give Mario a bath.
But that would be
imagine?
Your kid
Daniel walks in. I'm sponging you down.
She pooped on him. Oh my God.
Daniel would be like, he's a grown ass man. Why can't he bathe himself? Like he needed help. He was gagging.
He had a panic attack.
Oh my God. I'm like shutting down.
Oh my God.
It's fine.
Just don't bring up Hotel Transylvania 3 and we're good.
You brought up vampires.
Well,
those
true.
are my favorite ones.
Are they?
Yeah.
I thought you were a big Twilight fan.
No.
I feel like you were. Who is it that was that Brooke?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like y'all had a conversation and was like, oh, really? Jessica was into that? I remember being surprised.
I've seen the movies because my father-in-law likes it.
Or was it 50 Shades of Grey that you watched?
I watched it, but I never got into it.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't read the books. I believe those books are trash.
Well, they're literally Twilight fan fiction.
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm not into it.
It's like trash. It's like fan fiction about trash.
I just think most uneducated women read and love those books. Sorry. I mean, if you've read them, there's better books out there. Try reading Pride and Prejudice. That's the best love story of all. Period. Wuthering Heights is a nice little incestual,
yeah, I was gonna say
necrophiliac moment. I like that one too.
I wouldn't put Wuthering Heights up there. Jesus,
I liked Wuthering Heights.
I was gonna say Jane Eyre, but I loved Jane Eyre. I named my car after Mr. Rochester.
So no, I've seen the Twilight movies because when we all lived together, those movies were coming out, and my father-in-law loves the Twilight movies. He's never read the books, but he likes anything sci-fi supernatural. It doesn't matter what it is.
Oh, okay.
He's really into all that. Coco.
You know, Charlie's Angels bombed.
I know, I saw.
I was like, oh, I should have gone to see it. I doubt it would have helped.
No, one ticket wouldn't have helped. It bombed in
I would have
China.
felt like I tried at least, okay?
My sister-in-law is like that. A restaurant that we loved closed down. She's like, I should have gone more. And I was like, your $8 sandwiches weren't going to save the place. All right.
Good news, guys. I don't have a cold sore. It was an ingrown hair.
I love that episode of The Office. I don't have herpes. Or when he's telling the woman he's having an affair with. It's spelled H-I-R, because it sounds like he's going to spell HIV.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, oh my God. Oh my God. And he's like, that's right. I have herpes. And she's like, are you kidding me? I love the way they deliver information, like when he ran over Meredith.
Oh my God. I love that one too. Well, it's Britney.
It's Britney, bitch. It's Lady Gaga that's
and
playing.
He pulls in and boom.
I've been rewatching since Mario told me that it's not going to be on Netflix anymore. Soon, right?
It's January 1st, I think it's going on.
Yeah, and so I've been rewatching, and it's been bittersweet for me because I can't enjoy it because I know it's not at my fingertips anymore. It's so pain.
Well, I mean, you could just get the NBC.
I'm not paying for that.
Nobody is.
Why are they doing that?
Because they want money, and they realize the Office is their most popular thing, so they're going to have its own streaming service.
Then just make an Office streaming service. Put all the Office podcasts on there, all the do that. But you're not making money, NBC. Not going to happen.
It's really not.
Is Parks and Rec leaving too?
Probably. I don't know. I haven't really paid attention.
Pay for it. I don't know. Anyway,
just buy the DVDs.
I'm realizing which episodes I absolutely love and which ones I skip over now because I've been doing that lately.
There's really only one episode of the Michael Scott era because I only watch the Michael Scott era now.
Yeah, he doesn't watch after he leaves.
After he leaves, I stop watching. But and then I'll skip to the last episode or two, just because I like the ending. Because I cry.
I can't remember which ones I skipped over.
I skipped Scott's Tots every single fucking time.
Scott's Tots is worse.
It is the worst episode of The Office.
I don't know who wrote it, but someone was seriously fucked up. I can't watch it.
I cannot wait to hear the Scott's Tots episode of Office Ladies.
So we've been watching Office Ladies. We're going on a tangent, but this is appropriate because,
it's an icebreaker.
It's an icebreaker.
We're just talking.
Episode. But, I've been watching now, I watched the first season after I listened to the first few episodes of Office Ladies, which is so good. I love it so much. Mm-hmm. And, now I'm I can't wait to hear Pam talk about this one.
Yes.
That's all I can think
Fisher.
about now. Jana Fisher. It's all I can think about now when I listen to it. And so I'm watching the, I'm at the point where, Pam and Jim are having marital problems. He just told her about
that. Oh, girl, you're far.
Yeah. He just told her that he invested the money and he wasn't supposed to invest the money. And so I'm I can't wait to hear Jenna talk about this because she's so animated and ballsy and you know what I mean? I don't know. It's gonna be really good.
Didn't she mention something that they helped write their last for the last season they helped write their last storylines for they think they're...
Is this the last season?
It's one of the last.
I think so. No, I think you're right. I thought she said that she they kind of wrote backstory to their characters.
But she said something about for the final season
they helped
them give ideas or where they would think their characters be by this point.
Yeah. Anyway, I can't wait to hear. It sucks that they are. This is what I would have liked to have done. I would have liked to listen episode by episode and listen to the podcast.
Watch an episode?
Right, but it's obviously we're not going to get that far before they pull it off Netflix. So, if anything, I'll get NBC just for that and be you're gone, bitch.
I don't need to see the episode again just to hear what they're talking about, because I remember the episodes. I've watched it so many times. I remember them all.
No, I know, but I would like to do it with them.
Beautiful.
All right, Mario, hit me with the topic.
All right, so the first topic I wanted to talk about is the most what the fuck topic of this whole episode, I think, and that is T.I. was on a podcast with Miguel's girlfriend or something, bragging about how since her 16th birthday, or the day after her 16th birthday, every morning after her birthday, he takes her to the gynecologist to make sure her hymen is intact.
How old is she?
She's 18 now. And he, the doctor keeps trying to explain to him, well, you can bust your hymen through all these different means, so horseback riding, running, whatever. She's and he goes, well, she doesn't do any of that, doctor, so please give us our results quickly, or give me my results quickly and expeditiously. This is disgusting. This is so fucking disgusting. And then he's totally cool with his much younger sons going around fucking whatever the fuck they want. It's so sexist, so gross. Trying to have control over your daughter's body like this. What do you... Say something.
She's sorry.
She's just rolling just her face.
Mario told me about this, and I was like, you can totally bust a girl's hymen by doing a pap smear. Maybe she's not doing a pap smear, but if she's putting that spectacle in there... Speculum.
Sure. Girl, I don't have a vagina.
Spectacle is glasses. Sorry. If you put a speculum in there, it can bust your hymen. It can
also you said wearing a tampon or using a tampon can...
Yeah, any of that stuff can bust your hymen. Yeah.
So...
Just the tip can bust your hymen, so...
I really hope the doctor's just lying and say, yeah, it's intact, but it's not intact. He's like, go fuck all you want, sweetie.
Oh my God, I was thinking the same thing.
I would do that. I would fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? That's her body.
Well, she's 18 now, so he can't take her anymore.
He can if she wants to have money, or his money, I'm sure.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Because if she wants daddy's money, she's going to have to keep that coochie locked up. Or fuck the doctor on the side.
I'm going to quote Ariana Grande here, because somebody asked her, how do you feel about young girls listening to your song Side to Side? And she was like, talk to your kids about sex, because I promise you, if you have a daughter, she's going to have sex. And if you have a son, he's going to have sex. So you should just talk about sex with your children and let me make music based on what I'm going through. Woo. And I was like, you are my queen, and I love you. I will say, though, when Madeline gave up Side to Side for Truth Hurts, and was singing about not being a side chick, I was very happy and very pleased. I want my daughter to have sexual experiences one day, but like...
Respectable.
Yeah, let's be respectable about it.
Don't put yourself down.
Yeah, don't
put
be
yourself down.
Yeah, don't be... Me? What do you mean?
Because you said you've been a side chick before.
Oh, yeah, but like, and that's one of the most embarrassing things of my life. I was a hot fucking mess during that. It was really bad.
I don't know. I'm too jealous to do that. I could never.
I lied to myself a lot during that.
Oh.
So, I think it's weird that T.I. is trying to control her hymen.
I think it's disgusting. And then, like, they talked about it on The Breakfast Club, and Charlamagne and Envy were, like, all for it. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You guys have cheated on your wives, have fucked everything.
I was
So why is she any different? Why is she... You had to fuck somebody.
Yeah, the men that are most protective over their daughters are the ones that are...
Complete dogs.
Yeah, like Daniel. Oh. Daniel loved to get him some.
Oh.
Yeah.
And now he's super protective of her?
Yes.
Because he knows what guys are like.
Yeah.
And I get that. But at the same time, let her live her life. Mm-hmm. Let her live her life. It's not... She's not your property. She's your daughter.
Yeah, and she's a person. That's what people forget. Your children are people.
Yeah, it's really dehumanizing.
It is dehumanizing.
And just gross. Like, I wouldn't want my parents to know about my...
You know what the worst...
Like, it's one thing if it's your mom. It's one thing if it's, like, your mom and, like, she's helping you with your reproductive health or whatever. That's one thing. But, like, your father should have nothing to do with your vagina.
I think that's a little bit sexist.
Why?
Well, I mean, what about single dads out there?
Well, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, but at the same time, this is controlling. Whereas he's like making
it's gross because it's controlling.
It's one thing to make sure, okay, well, we need to get you to the gynecologist because you need your annual checkup. Mm-hmm. That's one thing. But to go in there and demand to be in there with you while they do it is a complete another thing. Not while they do it. I don't know if they do it while they do it, but like where he's like demanding she signed the form so he gets all her information.
I had a flashback to where I had my first cervix check after I got pregnant. And that PA was like, look at this beautiful cervix. It's such a pink, wonderful cervix. And I was like, get out of my vagina. And then Daniel looked at me, but he didn't consult me. He just goes, can I see? I've always wanted to see a cervix. And I was like...
Oh, my God.
And they were both down there like, do you see where that is? Yeah, so that's her cervix, and it's just firm, and it's pink, and that baby is staying in there. And I was like, get out of my vagina. So my husband...
I've always wanted to see it.
That's Daniel. That's Daniel. He's the sciencey guy.
You should get him a shirt that
I've always wanted to see a cervix. He wouldn't wear it.
It doesn't matter. It'd just be funny as fuck.
Maybe a little keychain. He'd probably do a keychain. But yeah, that's totally gross and controlling.
I finally saw a cervix and all I got was this crappy keychain.
So I wonder... But now you've got me thinking... I just heard it. Because my brain's not working. I just heard what you said. Do you think Val can make me that keychain?
She totally could.
I'm going to text her. Because she has those molds. What if she just had like a round donut one? Oh my God, I'm calling her later.
Oh my God, that'll be amazing.
And then on the back, she can just like do oh my God, I'm calling her later. I'm so excited. It's going to be his like Christmas present.
Oh my God.
I love that. That was brilliant. Mario is amazing, you guys. Marketing at its finest.
I try.
I hope that he's not withholding money, T.I.
I'm sure he is.
She's 18 now.
I'm sure he is. But, like, he is the biggest hoe. Her mom slept around. Her mom's done this and that. Like, why?
Yeah, so why is it a problem?
Well, I don't know. He talks about how, like, his wife's pussy is partially his. and how when he wants it, she has to give it to him.
Excuse me?
Yes, but he also said in the same way, like, his dick is, so she wants it, he has to give it to her. But I'm like, no.
Daniel
you
and
have
I
autonomy
actually,
over your body.
Daniel and I had a conversation about that. Like, we were talking about how, like, some women claim rape in a marriage, and people think that it's not rape because they're married. Yeah.
Well, that used to be a law. You could not legally rape your wife. Yeah. Because she was your property back then.
Yeah. But there are some people who still feel that way.
That's fucked.
It's messed up. And he was like, but, like, he was basically saying that, like, why, he was coming from, like, the standpoint of, like, you're married, why wouldn't you want to have sex with each other? I'm like, but sometimes you just don't want it. Yeah. I was like, you're tired and stressed out, and I come over and you're like, no. Not right now. I had to deal with like 18,000 issues at work today. I'm like, cool, no problem, bud. High five. I don't force you, and that's what they're doing. And he was like, yeah, I guess I can see that. And he was like, I can't believe it, people don't consider it rape. And I'm like, yeah, there are some people who are like, are you really being raped? That's your husband. It's one of those stigmas. Ugh. It's so grody. Like, basically, all people are humans, even tiny children, and sex is a beautiful, natural thing, and you don't own anybody's body. I don't care how much money you have.
Everybody has autonomy over their own body.
Sounds like Donald Trump to me.
Yeah, didn't he rape his wife?
Mm-hmm. The first one, right?
Yeah.
What was her name?
I don't know.
What's the name now?
Melania, Ivana.
This is Ivana, because his daughter's Ivanka.
Yeah.
So this is
some names, girl.
Well, he flies them in.
True. Well, I don't know. I thought Ivana was from here.
I can't argue with you because I don't know. But I'll look it up. Next topic, please.
Okay. So there's been a lot of drag shows happening, and I just wanted to highlight on them.
Yay!
I'm obsessed, and Drag Race UK is almost over, and I really hope my girl Davina DeCampo wins. She's the one I'm rooting for. Actually, by the time this episode is out, we'll know. Because I'm going to release this on Friday.
Do you want me to look it up?
What?
Who won?
No, we don't find out
next week. Next week. I'm sorry.
Because we're going to release this on Friday.
That's right. Sorry.
And the episode comes out, or that final episode comes out on Thursday. So hopefully DDC won.
She's from the Czech Republic. I'm sorry. I looked it up. Ivana Trump is from the Czech Republic, but because she married
Donald,
she got citizenship.
Oh, okay. Which
is really funny because he revoked that with DACA. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but they waited until Melania's parents came over and got citizenship, and then he did it.
It's totally self-serving.
It totally is. It's bullshit. Mm-hmm. This impeachment, though, have you been following?
No.
Oh, girl.
I started reading about it, and then I was like, I want to wait for all the information.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a while.
Yeah,
I think the next hearing is Monday.
I'm okay with waiting.
But, like...
I want to sit down and find one of the timelines that's, like, start to finish.
Well, he fucked up bad, though.
Tell me. I'm so happy.
Well, no, so one of the former...
Oh. Someone's talking about me.
Is it? Or you just have that disease that Dawn has, where your ears ring?
Tinnitus?
Yes.
No, it doesn't happen all the time.
Okay. But anyway, the former Ukrainian ambassador, she was... had her fired. And so, like, she was testifying... And while she was testifying, he made comments about her on Twitter that would be considered threatening a witness while she was doing it. So that's an impeachable offense of its own. Yeah. And it's already considered that.
Good.
So he just completely...
Dig that hole, Trumpy.
Get out.
We're trumping you out.
But it's pretty wild, like, what's coming. More people have come through and corroborated that, yes, they heard... quid pro quo was in effect, or they were aiming for that.
They already had that on record.
Mm-hmm. But the more people who can corroborate it, the better.
All right, Trumpy, make like a leaf and fall.
Gosh. I don't know, but back to drag.
Sorry. I was too busy dragging Trump.
Calling him
a corny dad joke.
Bless.
Look at God.
I can't believe you found a gif of Lizzo saying that. Mm-hmm. I love it.
I saw my friend last night that said, I have a really good friend that says that all the time. And I saw her and we immediately started saying it back and forth.
Oh, does she know, like, how you feel about it in a joking way?
I think she knows, but, like, it's an inside joke from a couple's vacation we took.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she's fine with it.
But anyway, there's a lot of drag shows coming out. I'm really excited about it. They announced season 2 of Drag Race UK because the first one was very popular and went so well. So hopefully, I don't know, they actually have a prize this time. Because for this season, they didn't have a prize because it's on the BBC. So the prize...
yeah.
They can't give you money or any like vacations or anything. So, well, I mean, the prize is a trip to Los Angeles to film a web series for WoW Presents, which is the people who produce RuPaul's Drag Race. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that's a really shitty prize. Like, I would want money.
Yeah, is this their first BBC season?
Yes.
Yeah, so...
But the first season of RuPaul's Drag Race had a $25,000 cash prize. But it's just because it's on the BBC and it's a publicly funded channel, they can't give out cash prizes or anything. They can give out badges and that's it. But at the same time, the thing with RuPaul's Drag Race is it costs a shit ton of money to go on, because usually people spend tens of thousands of dollars
You'd have to
get the outfits they need to look the best for television.
And some of those outfits are stunning.
And half of them don't get seen because they get eliminated.
You're right.
So, like, they go into extreme debt to get on the show, and then there's not even a cash prize to help them pay that back. Like, that's kind of shitty. But, I mean, I get it. They knew what they were going into. Because
I mean, just the notoriety, I think, of getting the first season of RuPaul's and BBC is a big deal.
No, I'm sure, yeah. And now they're going to be booked everywhere, because Ru girls always make money. Like, there's some Ru girls that are millionaires now. Because,
yes.
Like Trixie Mattel, but also they have other business endeavors. So, like Trixie Mattel, Bob the Drag Queen, Bianca Del Rio, they're all rich because of this show. Because they hustled it.
Yeah, as they should be. You deserve notoriety for winning that. To be on a competition where RuPaul is basically saying you're the best, mm-hmm. You deserve all of that.
And then also there is RuPaul's Celebrity Drag Race, which is going to have celebrities team up with previous drag queens from RuPaul's Drag Race and compete in like a drag race style show.
I love this.
I haven't gotten too many details about it because too many haven't been released, but I'm wondering if it's going to be more... They had a show called Drag You, which is where they would take biological women and give them drag personas to help them build their... or be more confident in themselves and build their...
That too, though.
It was a great show. And build their... and embrace their femininity and whatever. But it didn't last too long. But what they would do essentially was have the drag queen contestant who used to be on Drag Race make them over and help teach them like to lip sync and do whatever, and then they have to perform against each other, and the winner won.
Love it.
And I'm wondering if it's going to be more in veins of that, where like, or if it's going to be like, okay, well, we have 12 celebrities, and each week they're competing, and one gets eliminated one by one, like Dancing with the Stars.
Oh my god, I'm so excited! I'm here for that. Like, I would love
whatever happens.
To
I'm
see
watching.
That. Yeah, I would love that.
I'm really excited about it. There's a new German drag show called Queen of Drags, and it's hosted by Heidi Klum and Bill Kaulitz.
I love Heidi Klum.
I love Heidi Klum too. And a lot of people were really upset at first that she was doing this, or she was the host of it. They're like, oh, well, they should have a queer person or like a drag persona.
She's a good person for the fashion.
Well, no, but also she is the one who's producing the show. She loves drag so much that she wants to give them a platform in Germany like RuPaul has given them. So I was like, you guys need to learn research this shit before y'all like jump on somebody for doing something.
That's the nature of the internet these days.
Because Heidi Klum has money, Heidi Klum has clout, Heidi Klum is world famous. If Heidi Klum is facing something, people are going to watch it.
Yeah, it's not like it's some random person producing a drag show.
Exactly, and it's not taking away because she's bringing on drag queens to be judges. Like contestants from RuPaul's Drag Race are going to be judges.
I love that.
And it's very different. It's not going to be like Drag Race in the sense where like they're competing like that. They're living in a house together, like.
So it's like reality TV?
It's like Big Brother meets Drag Race, kind of.
Oh, I would be down for that.
It's all in German, though. I don't speak...
I have subtitles.
I don't know if there'll be subtitles. If there is, I'll watch it.
Okay.
Because I love the idea. I'm here for it.
Any way that we can bring more drag around.
Definitely. And then HBO is jumping in on the drag thing. And
oh, shit.
They have a show called We're Here, and it stars Bob the Drag Queen, who won season 8 of Drag Race, Shangela. And in the doc, it autocorrected to Shingles, which is kind of like Shangela because she just never went away. She just keeps coming back and coming back.
This is the episode of corny jokes. That's what this is.
But Shangela is the one who everybody said should have won season 3 of All Stars.
Isn't that
She performed for Beyonce.
Yes, but she's in the
what's her name's
daughter?
Alyssa Edwards.
Yeah,
she's Alyssa Edwards' daughter.
She's on Alyssa Edwards.
She's one of the most well-known, most successful drag queens. Because she always hustles. She's like started off as Jennifer Lewis's assistant. And
I don't know who Jennifer Lewis. Should I know who Jennifer Lewis is?
She's a famous black actress in a lot of black movies.
I'll look her up. It's a generic name. I feel like I know a generic.
I think if you see her, you'll recognize her. She has a very unique personality.
Jennifer Lewis?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And she...
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, so...
Sorry.
No, it's fine. So she Shangela started off as her assistant, and then she, after doing drag for like, I want to say 8 months, went on RuPaul's Drag Race and was the first eliminated. And she just had so much tenacity and, I don't know, just desire to be successful.
Yeah.
And I also feel like Jennifer Lewis may have called in a favor because Jennifer Lewis and RuPaul are friends.
Yeah.
And so RuPaul brought Shangela back for season 3.
Good job.
And she made it way farther. She made it to like the top 5 or 4. And then from there, she just kept going and kept going. And she was in A Star Is Born. Mm-hmm. So she's friends with Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga always includes her in her things. She was in the first Facebook commercial. She was that drag queen on the airplane.
Oh, yeah.
So she's been
I like Shangela, though.
I do too. No, I do
like
too.
her
I used
voice.
I used to not like Shangela because she's very much like, I'm going to play this game, and I'm going to tell you how I'm playing this game so you know how I'm playing this game, and it's really underhanded and dirty.
But how can you hate Shangela for that? You love me. And I'm like that.
But I've never seen you on a reality TV show.
I wouldn't tell the camera if that's what
she tells the camera.
I'm not
constantly.
telling the camera.
She narrates her like, oh, see, I'm going to do this. I'm going to check with this. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like Daenerys on Game of Thrones.
I would.
She always says that.
I would never be on a reality TV show.
I feel like I would. I don't know. If I were ever like, I don't know. I feel like I'd try to be like friends with everybody. Because I always genuinely try to be friends with everybody.
No, that's who you are.
But at the same time, I can be manipulative if I need to. So I don't know. I'm afraid it'd get the worst of me.
I would only be on a reality TV show if it was about my family. Like if we had a...
I would never wish that on you. Because usually if you're on a reality TV show with your spouse, you get divorced. There's very few instances where they do not get divorced.
Daniel and I have been together for so long, though.
Sharon and Ozzy were together for how long?
That was never going to last.
Girl, they were together for like 50 years.
No, but I mean, like, if it was me and Daniel's, like, family, we could do that.
Okay.
I would be down with that. I'm not worried about statistics. Like, 80% of all parents with autism, right, kids, they get divorced.
Really?
80% of married couples that have a kid with autism, usually end up divorced.
I wonder why.
Daniel, it's hard. Daniel and I, you have opposing views on how to do things and different things, and it's stressful, and it takes away from like your marriage and your relationship. Mm-hmm. Daniel and I haven't had those issues. We're really good communicators.
That's great.
And also, Daniel probably never be on screen.
Oh,
he'd like wave and walk by.
He'd be the Rob Kardashian.
Yeah.
But sorry, back to drag. Mm-hmm. So it's Shangela, and there's also Eureka O'Hara, who is kind of a problematic queen.
I like that name. I love all the names.
She's like a big white queen from the South, and she's like on multiple instances been recorded saying the N-word.
I don't like you.
Yeah.
It's 2019. Why would you say that? There's
a thing with like Southern gay white guys who feel like they're allowed to say that word.
No, no one's allowed to say that word.
I went off on somebody once who said that he called me that, and he was a white guy. Huh? So I was... This is in front of Morgan McMichaels, who was on Drag Race season 2 and All Stars 3.
This was in front of the person? Someone called you a word in front of someone?
Yes. So
shut up. Tell me all the stories.
So this...
Fix your hair and lean in.
Oh, God. So Morgan McMichaels came to Club One, which is like my home bar when I lived in Savannah. Mm-hmm. And... I went up to the bar to get a drink, and she happened to be there. And I started talking to her, and she saw that Sharon Needles was here earlier. And I said, yeah, I saw her too. She was super nice. Mm-hmm. And the bartender said, N-word, please. She was the rudest thing ever. And I said, who the fuck are you talking to?
Oh, my God.
Did you just call me that? Like... Are you fucking kidding? Like, I went off and...
Good
like,
for you.
And...
It's not okay to use that word.
Exactly, but also, you're a white guy calling me, a person of color, that. Like, who the fuck are you?
I don't even like it when black people call each other that. I'm like, come on, don't... You're not taking.
But it was like a hard...
Like,
it was like...
It was a hard one.
It was a hard R.
Yeah.
And I was... I was so disgusted. And she was like, yeah, why are you talking like that? Like, don't talk about my sister like that. Blah, blah, blah. Because,
good
Morgan's
queen.
very possessive of her RuPaul's Drag Race sisters. Like, that is her family. You are not going to talk shit about them in front of her.
Good job.
And so she took me, and we hung out in her dressing room.
Yes!
Like,
oh my God,
it was the best experience with a drag queen ever.
I feel like I'm in another dimension today. This is so cool. I love that. I'm sitting next to a celebrity.
No, stop. And so, like, we hung out and talked, and she was super cool. Like, I would love to hang out with Morgan McMichaels again. She's one of my favorite queens because of it. But also, I loved her on her season. I was so hurt that she got eliminated.
But that alone would make me just, like, favor.
Such a fan. Yeah. Absolutely. But no, just to know, like, I respect the shit out of her. Like, there was a situation where the winner of season 2 of Drag Race was talking shit about the runner-up, who's Raven, who's the one who does RuPaul's Face now and is also my favorite of all time.
Yeah.
And she's also best friends with Morgan Michaels. And Morgan heard about it. She's like, no, I don't want her to perform with her. Because they were supposed to perform for Morgan's birthday. And that girl who's talking shit about Raven was going to be there performing as well. So instead of saying, no, I want her gone, she's like, no, take me off the roster. I don't want to do it. I don't care if it's my birthday.
Respectable.
I'm not going to fuck with somebody's money, but I don't want to have to do it. Until she apologizes to Raven, I'm not performing.
Respectable.
And then Tyra, the one who's talking shit, ended up getting kicked off. She's like, no, it's your birthday. We're not going to kick her off. So the company or the bar ended up saying, like, no, we're not going to have her. It's your birthday. People are coming to see you for your birthday. We're not doing this. And so Tyra went online
love the drag
and
community.
told...
I love them, though.
Let me finish the story, girl.
Oh, okay.
So Tyra went online and made it seem like Morgan died and posted like an obituary, like a rest in peace, you'll be missed, whatever thing. And the internet freaked out because they thought Morgan died because this isn't the first like Drag Race girl to die. And so Morgan had to go on Instagram Live and be like, no, I'm alive, guys. Disregard that. I'm so sorry. Like, her friends and family were calling, freaking out, thinking, oh my God, what happened? Like, it's fucked.
What the hell?
That's another reason why everybody hates Tyra Sanchez.
Well, you shouldn't, I don't know. Like, I feel like we have to, I know that there's not a way to do it, but like, they're just like, you know, people should take a test before going on the internet.
They do.
And you get like...
Oh, before on the internet.
Yeah,
sorry.
and then you get like 3 strikes. Like, you can fuck up 3 major ways, and then it's, your privileges are social media. Like, you just can't.
You can test again in a year. See if you've learned.
Yeah. Like, come back and let's talk about ethics. Did you watch The Good Place?
People can change.
Yes. Oh my God.
But with that show, they're supposed to go to, like, small towns in America and pick 3 people to have them perform in an impromptu drag show that night. And so I'm intrigued to see how that goes.
That sounds fun. I love stuff like that.
I don't know if I'd subscribe to HBO for that.
Oh, I have it. You can just sign in.
You have HBO?
Yeah, I pay for it with Hulu.
Can I borrow? Because
of course.
His Dark Materials started, and I don't want to have to pay $15 a month to watch one show.
I'll give you my...
oh my God.
I'll text you the stuff. I
Thank
told
you
that the last time.
I know, but I don't know.
Oh, I don't care, honey.
I have to watch His Dark Materials. I'm obsessed. I just restarted the books. I was like, let me go ahead and restart the books because I fucking love them. And the new book came out, and it's like, well, I want to have reread everything before I start the new book.
Oh, yeah, I'm like that, too.
So there's 4 books I have to get through before I can start this new one, but still, I want to watch the show.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Of course.
And then, what was I going to say? Oh, you wanted to bring up Cantina Rainbow Nights. Yeah,
so 2 more things about boys and beauty and drag is that Cantina Rainbow Nights, where we went for everybody's pick-me-up, they just got a the creative director, Luis, who did not perform the night we were there, but does perform, he got a front page spread.
On the Sunday paper.
In our local Sunday paper, which is a big thing because we are still very much like a whitewashed southern town.
Yeah.
There's a lot of changes and it is growing and it is different, but...
That's a big deal.
I never thought I'd see anything about drag on the front page of the
like
Sunday paper. Or a Latino, because he's Latino.
A Latino drag queen on the front page.
Yeah.
It was a big deal. It was very exciting.
Yeah, we tagged him, and we were just like, congratulations, I love this for you. And they even did like a little video thing, and it's on the Ledger Enquirer website, and it's all about him getting ready and performing, and... It was just beautiful, and it was a beautiful, beautiful moment. And so I'm really proud of them. Like, they're doing something good for the community. They turned drag into a nonprofit fundraiser, which I'm all about giving back. And that's, like, my favorite thing to do. So I just love it. And then also my other thing is James Charles is going to start a YouTube version of Makeup Wars.
I don't know what Makeup Wars is.
Makeup Wars is like the reality show competition about makeup artists.
I haven't seen it. I've seen Face Off. I've seen the one where they do the body painting.
It's like Face Off. It's going to be like Face Off.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going to watch it for him.
I don't know either. There's something about him. I don't know.
I don't want to support him.
But I do very much want to, I love seeing like highly talented makeup people. So maybe it'll at least give me ideas of new channels to watch. Because I don't know if it's going to be like makeup artists or if it's going to be like YouTube people doing it. Either way, I'd watch.
Well, speaking of makeup, that's a good segue into our next one.
Let's do it.
Kesha.
I thought you were going to talk about the other one, but okay.
Is there another one?
Yeah. Jacqueline.
Oh, I didn't add that to the docket.
Oh, okay. I'll bring that up.
You can bring it up.
You go ahead, because I already watched the video.
I did not.
I did.
I knew you would, so that's why I texted it to you.
It's too much for me. It's too blinding.
Oh. Then maybe I'll like it. No, I'm kidding. Is there a nice goal?
Kesha, yeah,
Sorry.
actually. There sure is. I'll pull it up for you.
So Kesha, who we love,
yes,
is
except for that one song.
Oh, God, that was a weird-ass fucking song. God, why'd you have to remind me of that? That was just disturbing.
You sent it to me. You didn't have to share it with me.
Of course I did for the show. Mm-hmm. But anyway, she is launching her own makeup line, unfortunately. And
I don't know if unfortunately is the right word.
It's vegan and cruelty-free, which everybody is now. That's not unique. Like, Jeffree Star is, all the major, like,
Jeffree started out that way, though.
Yeah, so... I don't know, but a lot of people, like, it's the thing to do now. So,
yeah,
like, it's
and
not
ColourPop is,
cool.
too, I think.
Yeah, and then everybody who launches, like Tati and whatever, they're all vegan and cruelty-free.
Because we're jumping on the freaking save the animals, man. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, like, let's stop fucking torturing animals for makeup.
But it's called Kesha Rose, and it's just like, I love you, girl, but... There's just too many. Like, literally everybody's coming out with makeup. Lady Gaga came out with makeup.
It's like the Democratic race right now.
Fuck, don't even.
I just said that to get a rise out of him.
Oh, my God.
So stressed out. We had a phone conversation this week where he, like, rambled for, like, a good...
There's a new person.
We're going to talk about it.
Somebody new jumped into the fucking...
We're going to talk about it. Get back to makeup. Sorry.
That's all I had to say about Kesha, girl. Oh. It's too much.
Okay, so here's one of the palettes from Jaclyn Hill's.
Oh, it's a palette?
Yeah, well, there's
are these cream highlights?
No. This is baked, and, hold on.
How much is a palette, though?
I don't remember. That's the full set right there.
Oh, God. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like fine powder highlighter?
Yeah, it's like the Laura Lee ones.
Ooh.
But, so Jaclyn Hill is doing her second launch with her cosmetic line. The first one failed miserably, and I was really devastated. Because I wanted them. Did
she bring that up at all?
She talked about, like, her failures and how she didn't handle it right and should have handled it better.
She should have?
Yeah, and that she had a problem victimizing herself. She talked about all of that. But
maybe I'll watch it then.
She did push forward, and she came out with highlighters. And what I liked is she said, this is how my career started. I did a champagne pop with Becca, and it launched my career and gave me legitimacy. She's like, it felt right that maybe this should have been the first thing I dived into instead of the lipsticks. And she said, this feels more organic and like myself. And I was like, yeah, because you do love a nude lip, Jaclyn Hill.
She does.
But you love highlighter more. So I watched I watched her talk about it. Like, the whole component, the packages, how they're made. They're made in Italy. They look really, really beautiful. The only thing for me is, like, if you watch Jaclyn Hill, her highlighters are blinding. Mm-hmm. Like, she wears so much on her face, to me, it's distracting. I like a subtle highlight. I like it to look more like a glow from within. I'm not looking for...
That's what I typically go for, too.
Right. So this is not the highlight set for me, and I'm kind of bummed out. I may buy, like, one if I can.
But, like, could you diffuse it? Like, just put it out and just lightly put it and then just blend it in?
Maybe.
And then maybe it's, like, wearable. Like, 'cause I'm sure, like, most makeup... You can layer, like, and build up.
But from what I could tell, because she also Instagrammed her, like, dinner. She did a launch dinner. She Instagrammed, like, from the palette. And I think the palettes are the most blinding, so I won't get the palettes. She did, like, one swatch. And, like, it looked like...
A stripe of color?
It looked not like... No, it's not. It doesn't look like that at all. It's literally just, like, a glow on your face. I thought it had a filter.
Whoa.
But, like, I saw the girl, and then I saw the hand... And it became like this gleam on, it looked like a filter. It was very, very blinding. It was a lot. And I was like, oh, that's too much for me. I am 34 years old.
I got lines.
I can't do that. So, but I do love a loose powder highlight. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to look at those and see if maybe there's a couple colors I'll get. Because there are a lot for fair skin tones. And I'm not, I mean, I'm pale, but I'm not fair.
You're not fair by any means.
No, at all. I'm very medium. Mm-hmm. But I'm a pale medium. If that makes sense. Yep. Anyway, so I just wanted to say I'm happy that she came out with something else, but I am worried that it's not going to do well. Because people that are getting the package obviously support her, and they really, really like it. And it is very, very blinding. You can tell it's very well But everything I've read is like,
this is not wearable.
Like, no, not that it's not wearable. It's just like, are we skeptical? Like, is she gonna fuck up again? Or people were trolling her saying, oh, is there hair in these? Like, shit like that. And I was like, damn, guys.
People...
Like, a bitch fucks up and you have to drag her on it forever? I mean, come on.
Honestly, it all really depends on how you handle it.
Yeah.
It's just like with the whole...
She just didn't handle it well.
Exactly. Like, she needed to, like, learn about the Tylenol poisoning thing. Mm-hmm. Because that... How Tylenol... Or who owns Tylenol?
I don't know who owns Tylenol.
Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah.
How Johnson & Johnson handle it, like, that's still being taught to this day in PR, how you were supposed to handle a situation like this.
Yeah.
People were literally fucking dying because people were poisoning the fucking Tylenol, and they handled it right. They did the right thing. They recalled everything.
And she did. She recalled everything.
After people kept coming at her and coming at her.
It wasn't an instant
instant thing. Exactly. Like, somebody died, they got a call, they immediately did it.
And, like, I get it, because you feel like people are trolling you and constantly saying negative things about you, but also you're putting a product out to the world. So, like, at that point, you need to go, can we investigate this really quickly? Like, what are the legitimacy before I react and look like a dumbass? Yeah. I'm always scared of looking like an idiot, so I don't know. So, I don't know. We'll see. If there's a highlight shade for me in a loose powder, I'll buy it and support her. I do love Jaclyn Hill. I think
what's the price range?
I don't know. I can look it up.
Oh, okay.
I didn't watch that part of the video. I wanted to see the products.
Oh.
And she can ramble a little bit when she's super passionate.
How long was this? Was it like a 52-minute?
34 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad. I think the lipstick one was like 50.
But the first 15 minutes were, I'm so glad I kept pushing. Oh, me too. But, like... What's
the fucking product?
Yeah, where's the commercial? I need the highlights. Literally.
I mean, I guess that's why you liked Taki's lunch so much, because it literally was just a commercial.
I love Taki's lunch.
I've been doing this so long. I'm so happy. Here it is.
I loved it.
Boom.
Toddy's was perfect. And I'm tired of swatches. Mm-hmm. Everyone swatches things, but, like, if Toddy swatched hers, show me how you put it on your eyes. No one else needs to swatch. I watched Toddy swatch. Let me see an eye look. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel. I'm very opinionated. I'm very passionate about this because I waste a lot of time watching makeup videos, and we got to get down to it. Stop talking to me. Let's jump
like the
in.
talk part.
I like the talk part when it's a talking video, but if we're talking about makeup, let's see her cut crease with some glitter. Damn it! Oh, yeah. I did a really pretty red glitter cut crease makeup look on Friday. Oh, it was really nice.
I've done a red cut crease on somebody before.
This was glitter though, like straight.
Girl, let me live. I did a cut crease. God damn. That's a big deal for me.
I'm not good at them. I can only do a cut crease with glitter.
Oh.
Because my eyelids are so... I have hooded, yeah. Jaclyn Cosmetics. You asked me the price. All right, next topic, Mario. I think we hit all our makeups and liner.
I was very, like... This was, like, in college. Very inspired by... Oh, God, what is his name? Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Who?
Oh my God, Lisa Bonet's ex-husband.
Oh, Lenny Kravitz.
I was inspired by Lenny Kravitz, and I had the gold highlighter, or the gold eyeliner.
Yes.
Because of the Hunger Games.
Yes.
And it looked good. It looked real good.
He's my favorite.
I love him. Yeah. Cinna.
Yeah, okay.
Next that prequel, topic, I'm excited about that prequel. I'm going to read it.
What?
They're doing a prequel to the Hunger Games.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like the book. They already bought the movie rights, so I'm sure it's going to become a movie because the Hunger Games are so successful.
Excited.
But it's like the 14th Hunger Games or something. So it's going back in time to like
before. I can't wait. I love the Hunger Games now. That is a good series.
That is a good series.
I like that book. That was
although
the
ending was very disappointing.
What?
She was in a room the entire time. They're like, okay, it's done. Go back home. She literally killed Coin. Spoiler alert, this book's been out for like 10 years.
Yeah, no spoiler alert on this one, guys.
She killed Coin. They locked her in a room, and they're like, okay, we figured it out. You're safe to go home. The end. Yeah. And then she got married and had kids.
I didn't think that was disappointing at all.
I wanted to know what the fuck they talked about. Like, what resolution are they going to come to? Why they came to this resolution? What's going to happen going forward?
I don't think that's supposed to matter from the writer's perspective.
But I care.
I get it, but I'm all about, like, the person's intent, and it didn't matter.
Yeah, I guess.
Her internalizing is what mattered. Her, like, clear removal.
I was numb for the last part of that book, though.
Yeah, but I think that's...
the point.
Yeah.
Because, like, literally, like, when Prim died...
Yeah.
And I was like... the whole fucking point of this whole fucking book series is to protect her little sister.
Right.
And she died anyway.
Yep.
And I was so
hurt. And then
hurt.
her friendship ended.
With Gale. Because he's the reason she died.
He's the reason she died. I don't know. I think that was well done.
I was just
it's the full circle. It's what happens when you have war and tragedy and stuff.
It's the reality of the situation, absolutely. But I just wanted more detail.
I know you did, honey.
But anyway,
with your gold highlighter.
Really
Excuse
quickly,
me, sir. Do you see this highlight?
I do. And I was like,
it's my favorite Nicole Guerrero line ever. She tried a new highlighter and she was in her car and she was filming and she rolled down the window. She said, "Excuse me, sir. Do you see this highlight?"
Did she really?
Yeah. Oh my god, it was hysterical. I like rewatched it.
I'd
15
be so
times.
Embarrassed.
She gives no fucks.
Oh my god.
Except for when her kitty cat died.
Really quick rant.
Yep. Rant me, baby.
We have an 18th entry into...
I'm not saying anything.
The fucking Democratic run.
Hold on, guys. This is a true rant. I'm staying out of it. I'm not going to try and help Mario feel better. I've already done it. It didn't work. So Mario's going to get this off his chest. Go ahead. I'm going to snuggle up, baby.
Oh, God. I hope it's not that long.
No, let's do it. Go in.
I'm just very passionate.
This is why we have this podcast. Go the fuck off. Go off.
This is the 18th fucking person to enter the Democratic run. Also, Michael fucking Bloomberg is talking about running too.
You gave no background though.
Bitch. DeVal Patrick, who is a former Massachusetts Democratic governor, jumped into the presidential race. It's fucking November. It's fucking November.
Fucking November.
We have less than a year until we vote.
That's right.
It's too fucking late, mama. Get out.
Yeah.
Like... I can't believe we're at this point. I cannot believe we're at this point right now. We have 4 front runners. Cut the rest. You're not gonna get up there. I'm sorry. It's too fucking late. Super Tuesdays in March. We need to get behind somebody. And the fact that somebody's gonna jump in this fucking late, and then Michael fucking Bloomberg is talking about jumping in as well because he has money. And of course, the old school Democrats who like the money are gonna support his ass at the fucking nomination. Like. Ugh. I don't know. I'm very passionate. I'm very pissed. Like, stop, get out. In the words of Sammy from fucking Jersey Shore, run, stop it. Because it's too much. It is too much. Nobody gives a fuck about you. No offense, I'm sure your family loves you. But at a national scale, nobody gives a fuck about you, Mr. Patrick. Get out of the race. Tulsi needs to go. Beto got out. Beto knew it was right. I'm glad he's fucking gone. I'm sure in the future maybe he'll run. Who cares? But Castro needs to go. Fucking Booker needs to go. Kamala needs to go. Like, everybody... Klobuchar needs to go. Like, nobody's going to vote for you guys. It's too late. Accept it. You're not even pulling at 1%. You need to go.
You gotta go.
Sorry.
That was about 3 minutes.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
I
all this time I've been like, Mario, just wait till Super Tuesday. It's going to be fun.
It's not going to be fine. That's 6 months. That's what? No, that's 7 months, 8 months. I don't know. That's not enough time from March to get a whole party behind you. Like, Hillary barely did it, and even then she still fucking lost.
So let him fuck up.
Let who?
Let the people joining in that should pull out.
But it's going to distract from Bernie, Biden, and Warren.
We've already stated that Bernie's not going to make it. Like, to me, I'm already counting him out.
I'm not.
I don't think he's
I think he's going to run, get the win, and then die. Like,
I don't think he can win against Trump.
I don't know. He would have won if he was elected, I think.
Yeah, no. Last election, sure. But look what's happened since then.
Yeah.
The country's in turmoil. He just had a heart attack.
There's a huge divide in the Democratic Party, too. Like,
yeah.
There's the old school people, like Democrats who want money.
Sit down.
Yeah, like... The big donors.
This is not about politics for you.
Yeah, this is about our fucking lives. You're going to be dead in 15 years.
Yeah,
like, let us live.
Down.
Oh my God. They don't care.
Jesse, the guy from Grey's Anatomy, he gave a speech about, like, white people. It's like, if you're not with us, you're against us. And if you're not helping, then sit the fuck down. Because now is our time. Like, he is a beautiful speech.
Work.
It's great.
I don't know who he is.
The guy from... If you saw him, you'd know.
Would I?
Yeah.
Is this in real life or is this on the show?
No, in real life. It was an award that he gave. It was a big thing.
Jesse.
I'm thinking of Jesse Smollett, but it's not him. But he gave a beautiful speech about how people, like, idealize black people and their culture and all this stuff. And, like, they don't want to give them credit for anything. They just want to use them for everything else. It was really beautiful.
That's true.
Yeah, it was beautiful. And he was like, you guys just basically, you need to sit down and get out of the way because we are not standing for it anymore. Anyway, sorry.
But anyway... DeVal Patrick
Mario's very
take several seats. take several seats, and move on with your life. Maybe next time, if we don't have an incumbent, you can try then. But you literally waited till the absolute last fucking minute.
Yeah.
I don't want procrastinating presidents, okay? We already have one in the office.
Go work, boy. You better work. Oh, it is Jesse. Jesse Williams.
Nope.
You don't know who that is? Oh,
no.
He's so gorgeous. I'd sit on his face.
I don't know him from Adam. Sorry.
It's Jesse, actually. All right, Mario did his rant. Yeah, but I've already had this conversation with Mario, like, maybe 2 or 3 times, so I knew it was coming.
I'm just pissed.
I'm just like, wait till Super Tuesday, just, like, give it to you. No, basically everything you just said. I get it. It is frustrating.
We should be down to 4 people right now.
I agree,
4.
sir.
We have 18. That's heinous. I can't even name all 18.
He's so animated. He's just hands on his hip.
There's too
he had
many
the
people.
ultimate gay moment right now. There are too many people.
Stop.
That's what you did. That's what you just did, sir.
Let me live.
I'm
okay.
letting you live. I support you. I am passionate about you.
I'm blushing so hard right now.
I'm so done with politics. Like, I'm like, I'll worry Super Tuesday.
Oh my god.
I have no control over this. The only thing I can control is my vote.
Yeah.
And I just want enough votes to get Trump out of office. At the end of the day, that's the fuck where I'm at.
The people who bullied Sonic the Hedgehog's team to completely redesign Sonic for this movie needs to bully the other guys to quit.
Okay.
Have you seen, that was a terrible segue, but have you seen the redesigned Sonic?
No.
Did you see the original Sonic?
Yes.
He looked terrible.
Yes.
They completely, like, the entire internet.
I love how you just did that, though. Like, that's why I was shocked, because I was like, Sonic, you just yelled at everybody about 18 presidents, and then you tied it together. It was really, I'm in awe.
Oh, I'm glad.
That was beautiful. I'm so proud of you.
So.
Excuse me, sir, do you see that highlight?
It's my favorite highlight. No.
It's a really good formula.
No, I really like it. So, if you didn't know, or if you were under a rock somewhere.
I was.
This is the old design. This is the new design. This actually looks like fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. That looks like some creepypasta thing.
That looks like the Cats movie that you're scared of.
A bit.
So they bullied them into fixing it?
Yes, because everybody hated how he looked.
Okay, good.
So pretty much he looked like a weird, creepy, like humanoid.
Yeah, that looks weird.
Thing. And like Sonic the Hedgehog's a fucking cartoon.
Yeah.
Like make him look like Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. And they did, and it looks amazing.
No, it does.
And I'm actually going to go see the movie now.
I'm not going to see the movie.
I'll see the movie. I love Sonic. I grew up playing Sonic, like...
I think I watched some of the cartoon, but I never played the games.
I watched the cartoons, too.
I think Daniel was really into the games, so.
They're good. They're good. If you guys ever get, like, a Sega Genesis Classic, it has all 3.
I'm not a gamer.
Just try it. My mom even likes Sonic, and my mom doesn't play games.
My mom likes Super Mario Brothers. Don't you flip your hair at me.
Oh, my hair was just it was tickling my ear.
I know.
Oh.
I didn't think you were actually flipping your hair at me.
Oh my gosh. No, I look like a mess today, guys.
No,
I feel like I look like a mess. I have like dirt on my pants and...
Do you?
Yeah.
I see dog hair.
Right here.
Oh.
It was a lot worse when I first got here.
I was about to say,
that's why I was sitting in my car going like this.
Is that what you were doing? Oh.
And then like I had something in my hair, so I was trying to get it out. Like, because I helped my dad clean out the gutters before I came over. And we hung up, like, Christmas lights, because my mom's already about that life.
My Christmas decorations are up and popping.
It's too much. It's too soon.
I have on a reindeer onesie.
Girl, love yourself.
I do love myself. That's why I'm in my reindeer onesie.
If you guys don't know, I'm not a fan of Christmas.
I love Christmas.
I like the idea of Christmas.
I actually love Christmas.
It's too pervasive too soon. They start pulling out stuff at Halloween. Before Halloween. They start
pulling out stuff in July at Hobby Lobby.
Fuck Hobby Lobby.
I just don't care. Like, I like it because of the family stuff.
Yeah, I guess that's a good reason for you.
Yeah. Nothing else bothers me.
Like, I like the food, and that's about it.
Oh, I love the food.
Like, and I love giving a good gift. Like, I love giving gifts. I'm the worst gift
giver. I'm terrible at it. I actually kind of gave up years ago.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm just all about the food and the family.
Like, I'm the bitch who I will think of the first thing and then I'll write you, like, a heartfelt letter and make you cry. Like, I love that kind of gift giving.
I hate those gifts. What if I don't have the appropriate reaction? Then I feel like an asshole.
That's why I don't like getting gifts.
I don't like giving.
Like, oh my god, I love it. And I'm terrible at faking emotion.
I don't like giving and I don't like getting. I'd rather just like...
She's just a very greedy sexual partner.
Sure, absolutely. I'd rather just like do a shot and then... twerk in the living room. I don't know what gifts are not the point of Christmas to me. I do like giving my children gifts.
Yeah, and you get to see how excited they are, and then you have to open 90 LOL surprises.
No, we're not doing that this year. We talked about it.
Oh, she's not getting any?
She's not getting... Nobody's getting toys in this fucking house.
What?
Not a single toy.
What?
I have 2 grandparents that will throw basically the Walmart toy section at them. We are not buying them toys.
But they're getting toys, just not from y'all.
I asked everyone not to. Whether or not they do that, I asked everyone not to.
Why?
They don't play with them.
What do they play with?
Almost nothing. Danny still plays with his Legos.
Uh-huh.
But he has like 3 million Legos. We don't need any more Legos.
Uh-huh.
Madeline has like every little girl toy you can think of and does not play with them. My mom even bought her this beautiful ice cream truck. It's like half her size and it came with all the missing pieces so that she doesn't play with them. Madeline is a drawer and a writer and a colorer. They really like crossword puzzles. They are not toy children. A lot of this generation of kids, though, like that's normal. They're not really a toy thing.
Wow.
Yeah. But I also did not get toys for Christmas. My mom was a really great gift giver. We did not get toys. I got a new arts and crafts project every single year. Or I got like a video camera. Or I got like a craft table because my back was hurting from hunched over on the floor painting things. I got really thoughtful, good gifts like that. Mm-hmm. And Madeline doesn't want toys. She wants all new room decor.
Oh.
And Daniel wants to buy them like science experiments. And then there was this thing, maybe you know what it is. It's for the Switch. And like you can build it and then it's a game.
Yes.
And then you can play it.
They're made out of cardboard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to get them those.
They're okay.
And but Madeline loves video games. Madeline is the Switch is in her room. We took it out of the living room. She is all about that Switch.
Oh, work.
Yeah. So no toys. Not this year.
What is that called? Oh, God. It's...
And we don't do gifts on their birthday either.
Wow. Well, I mean, I don't get gifts on my birthday either, but...
We do experiences.
Oh, that's cool.
Their birthday is 2 months after Christmas.
Oh.
We just... What am I going to do? Buy more gifts? No. We go see... Like, they saw their first movie on their birthday. We've been to Legoland. We do new things. Like,
so what are y'all
big
doing this
things.
year?
We are renting a bouncy house, and I think we're going to go to Sky Zone where he can do the...
Trampolines?
Not the trampolines. What's it called? Maybe it's not called the indoor skydiving thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
They have that here?
In Atlanta.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's scary, but cool.
Danny will love it.
You're like on a giant fan, right?
Yeah. Madeline probably won't, so we'll find something else for her. She's a scary cat.
That's when she takes them to the Holocaust Museum. Have a good birthday.
I love to take them to the Holocaust.
Not on their birthday, girl.
No, you're right.
Congratulations, you're 9 now. Let's get rid of your innocence.
So Danny's learning about Native Americans and slavery is coming up too.
Ooh, girl.
So I'm waiting for those conversations. So the Holocaust is coming up too. When he found out that people did not treat black, his best friend is black. Mm-hmm. And Danny's like, whatever, like his name's Kamari. He's never been like, this is a black kid. Like, it's just Kamari. And when he found out what segregation was in slavery, he was like, why? Like, why did people do that? I'm like, baby, it was a different time. He's like, that's so stupid. Mm-hmm. That's dumb. Slavery's bad. And I'm like, you got it, bud. And don't let anybody whitewash that shit for you.
Yeah, no.
You got it, buddy.
The fact that children can see that.
He's about to learn about Harriet Tubman, too.
Mm. Are you all going to go see that movie?
I probably will. I don't know that my kids need to see that.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I'm probably not going to see it.
I will.
I don't watch depressing things.
I was obsessed with Harriet Tubman in middle school. Oh. Like, I read every book.
So were you, like, thrilled when she was supposed to be on the 20?
Huh. Yes.
And now they're not?
No, it devastated me because I worked for a bank at the time.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the Peach 20 came out.
The what?
The Peach 20s. Don't you remember that?
No. Is that like a Georgia only thing?
No. They put a little bit of peach in all the 20s.
Of peach?
It had, like, the $20 bill had some peach, like, the color peach in it. So it wasn't just green.
Girl, I'm colorblind.
We're off on a tangent.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. I don't even know how we got there. What's on our docket, Mario?
We still got quite a few things.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Well, we can quickly gloss over 2 of these things.
Okay.
Apple released a 16-inch MacBook Pro, which is kind of a big deal because they had the 17-inch MacBook Pro, which was like the go-to MacBook Pro. Uh-huh. Because it was such a big screen, but it was so big. And so they discontinued it and replaced it with the 15-inch one, and people thought that wasn't big enough. Because that, when you're photoshopping shit, the size of your screen really matters. Like, I was stupid and I was like, let me get a 13.
No.
Because it'll be fine. And that 13 screen was so fucking small. You literally have to constantly drag your thing
I mean,
over
I couldn't
over.
edit it on anything but that.
Smaller than a 21?
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
So they released a 16, which is really beautiful, and it's a little bit bigger than the 15. They added it can have up to, 64 gigabytes of RAM.
Is I guess from 17 to 15, that is a big deal. Okay.
That really is.
Yeah.
And then 8 terabytes of solid state storage.
Well, that's not bad.
That's insane. Like, that's really hard to find. It's hard to buy an 8 terabyte solid state drive.
Okay.
And so the fact that you can just get it in your computer, you don't even have to, like, a lot of people who edit shit, especially like 4K video.
They'll appreciate that.
They'll really appreciate that.
For sure.
And like raw photos and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they're huge.
No, raw photo takes up a ton of memory.
Absolutely. And so they added an escape button because the old MacBook Pros had that bar. Mm-hmm. This still has the bar, but it stops at the escape button and gives an escape button because you need a physical escape button for a lot of programs. Mm-hmm. And so you'd have to like hit through multiple menus to get to the escape button on the touch bar. As people have fucking hated it. So they fixed that issue. The keyboards changed. They used to have a butterfly style keyboard. And they changed it back to a scissor design because the butterflies kept failing.
I don't like butterfly keyboards anyway.
I don't mind them.
No, I learned how to type old school, so keep my keyboard the same.
I
learned how to type in 1993.
Oh, girl.
Yeah.
I learned...
My mom used to make me type.
Oh, we did have a computer. I take that back. But no, I learned on a Mac.
I learned on an Apple.
Like the iMac, the one that looked like an egg? And it was like colorful?
No, honey, that was after. I'm talking like mine wasn't Windows, Mac, anything. It like you logged in and you went to the typing screen and it was black on green.
Oh, like in Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's what I had. I had like the original Apple.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's expensive as fuck.
Oh, and my mom is a gadget person.
Oh, okay.
She knows absolutely nothing about them and doesn't ever learn how to use them.
But will spend her money.
But she purchases all of them. God, my mom has the same computer I have, and she's always like, Daniel, how do I do this? And he's like, Edna, use your tablet.
Edna,
exhausting.
Buy me a 12-inch iPad Pro.
Yeah.
And I'll teach you.
Yeah, she probably would.
It has noise-canceling microphones and improved speakers. It looks really beautiful. Okay. I like the design.
I'm down.
If I had to get a MacBook, I'd get that one, but it's like $2,300 a minimum.
What?
Yeah.
$1,000 more. We got that. I'm good. Also,
Google Stadia is happening. If you don't know what Google Stadia is, it is Google's entry into video games. And so what it is you buy like a $139 bundle. It comes with an Ultra Chromecast, which is like the 4K. And it comes with this controller. And it streams video games from the internet to your thing. Just like when with Chromecast, you stream from YouTube.
So I don't need an Xbox anymore?
You do.
Well, that's what I'm
That's the idea,
about.
though. That's the idea. With this game system, you don't. You stream it off the internet. But if you
have... like Netflix for video games.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
But you have to buy the games individually. So you have to still pay $50 for a video game, but you don't get a physical copy. And if the service goes down, you're out.
You know what? We stopped doing that, though. Daniel's on board with
Game Pass?
With the electronic... He buys all the electronic video games.
Which is fine if you have a place to save it. On an Xbox, you save it to your hard drive and you still have access. Right. Whereas with this service, it's in the cloud.
Yeah.
So if this service goes down, you no longer have access to that video game you played. You paid $50 to play. So it's kind of stupid.
Well, it's like Netflix.
Have you told Daniel about, or has he heard of Xbox, the Game Pass? It's Netflix for video games. Like, it's just a whole library of video games.
I'm sure he's heard of it.
You just download whatever you want to play.
We just don't talk about video games. Oh. It's like football. Go Falcons.
Yay, team. Sports.
I did a herky laying down, guys.
Oh, is that what that's called? I just thought you were stretching weird.
Like a cat with like one leg up in the air, super sexual?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, there's like a gym leader on Pokemon. My Pokemon Sword and Shield just came out, so I've been engulfed all weekend.
Video games.
But she like lifts her leg up above her head to throw her Pokeball, and it looks so weird.
I can't do that.
I can't either. And I'm just like, girl.
I can pick up stuff with my feet, but I don't know that I can throw. I can probably fling, but
she doesn't throw it with her foot. She just lifts her foot up Like she, like, you know, like baseball people, how they kind of lift their leg up and then they throw.
So she's like,
her leg goes straight up.
That's hysterical.
And then she puts it down and throws the Pokeball.
Yes!
And I was like, whoa, that's
the ultimate baseball.
Pretty much. But her leg's straight up in the air, like not even like out, it's up.
Yes.
Like full on.
That's
like,
hysterical.
She's gonna drop down on the dick, like when she lands, like straight open. And she's also like super skimpily dressed. So like, I'm here for it. And she's like Indian and she's gorgeous.
You better work.
Because there's not a lot of Indian representation in
There's
video
not a
games.
lot of Indian representation outside of India, period.
But anyway, it's really good. And so with this video game system, I'm sorry, there's a lot of issues. Like there's a thing called latency, which is the time it takes for you when you hit the button to when the actual thing happens. So if something's happening to you in the video game and you try to do a reaction, will the latency cause you to die because
I'm just
you press the
really
button?
tired of companies releasing these wonderful ideas that are just not well executed.
Yeah.
Like just, you know, maybe wait another year so technology can keep up with your guys.
I feel like they're rushing it to get in front of the Christmas
Absolutely,
rush.
Which means guess what? It's going to bomb. No one's going to buy it.
I think so. Because people aren't sold. A lot of people still like to have a physical machine because also you have to have a very good internet plan to be able to do this.
Yeah.
You have to have high-speed internet, and you also have to have no cap on your internet. Because you're literally streaming 50 gigabyte video games constantly to be able to play it. So, I don't know. I think it's an interesting idea. I don't think now's the time. It's ahead of its time. Just like with Google Glass and all the other shit that they've tried.
They're super smart and innovative people. It's just technology hasn't caught up with you.
But then also the video games they have been out for like a year and a half. It's nothing new. There's nothing like an original thing that like, oh my god, I have to get the service to play this game that I want to play.
Yeah, they probably should have come out with a game
Exactly.
first.
No, it's Red Dead Redemption 2, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Destiny 2, Just Dance, Mortal Kombat 11.
Loves Assassin's Creed and Mortal Kombat. He loves them.
I'm sure he has it for the Xbox.
He does.
And so it's the same game he already owns. Why are you going to pay again to play it on the streaming service?
Yeah.
And then the 3 Tomb Raider games, which have not sold well on anything, but they're just trying to make them happen and get any money they can.
After they came out with the movie, everyone saw how stupid it was. Just stop with Tomb Raider.
I don't know. The Tomb Raider games are very good, actually. It's a shame. The new ones? Have you tried the new ones?
No, because I don't play video games.
It's very much like... Because the original ones are very like, oh, here's this really sexy, like, rich girl. And we're just watching her, like, sexily walk through all these things and do all the stuff and her tits are out. Like, this one is very much... She's an empowered woman. She's doing what she has to do to survive. It's very feminist. I'm here for it. I just
don't play video games. I'm here for it, too. I'm just not a video game person. I like Mario. I like Mario, and I like Super Mario. Yeah.
No, I love Super Mario.
I'm all about Mario. Dana said there's a new Mario game coming out, and I was like, yay, Christmas.
Is there?
Yeah. It's called Mario Ultra. I don't remember. He just told me about it. I told you I'd check out. I can look it up really quick.
Look it up. I know they just released Mario Kart Go.
This isn't Mario Kart. It's another Mario adventure.
Which was like the phone version of Mario Kart, and it was terrible. And like... Nintendo's freaking out because it bombed so bad because nobody liked it. And you have to, like, pay to play, like, the fast one. So I'm not really here for that either.
Mario Bros. U Deluxe, is that it?
No, that's an old game.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Well,
he knows. You can ask him.
All right.
I just go, oh, cool. And
I'm usually pretty much abreast of all, like, the Nintendo games.
Maybe it's not new. Maybe I only think it's new. Maybe it is the deluxe one. But it'd be new for our children.
Yeah. Well, they just released Mario Maker 2 a little bit ago, and I didn't like it. I sold it back.
Idea. Okay.
Anyway.
Next topic. I'm falling asleep talking about video games. Wait, do you have more video game stuff?
No, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
So, they cast Prince Eric in...
Yep.
In The Little Mermaid. He's super cute.
And I think he looks like Gordo from Lizzie McGuire.
I don't. I think he looks like Prince Eric. Like, he looks like the cartoon.
No, his hair's too curly floppy. Prince Eric had, like, that really big... Like, he had Stranger Things hair.
His face.
No, Prince Eric had big eyes.
He has big eyes.
No, he doesn't. They're, like, squinty, tiny eyes.
No,
Was I looking at the wrong person?
You're looking at the wrong person, because he has very big eyes.
What's his name?
His name is Jonah Hauer King. Hauer.
Jonah Hauer...
King.
There it is.
He has pretty big
Jonah
eyes.
Hill. Sorry. Jonah...
Hauer?
Okay. No, they're not big at all. They're tiny. This is who I was looking at. He has downturned, small eyes. Eric has big open eyes.
That's not the picture I've seen. He has bigger eyes in the picture I've seen.
Maybe he's opening his eyes more, but, like, they all have, like, tiny eyes. Like, these are all tiny eyes.
Well, I mean, Prince Eric has, like, Disney huge eyes, but this guy, the picture I saw, he had pretty decently big eyes. Compared to my eyes, they're big eyes.
the jaw, for sure.
He totally has it. Like, he's cute.
Jonah Howard King, we're here for you.
Congratulations.
Oh, you're British.
Yes. Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, work.
Okay. We're excited about that.
Richard Gere is expecting another child with his wife.
Mario is losing his shit.
It's gross. He's 70, girl.
Listen, but it's not, his reproductive stuff doesn't matter nearly as much as the females.
I get that. But at the same time, you're going to be dead before your kid's an adult.
Maybe he'll cherish the years all the more. You just don't like children. That's the issue.
No, I think it's unfair to the child.
Oh.
Like, you're going to be dead. You're not going to be there for their life because you're going to die by the time they're graduating high school. It's like fucking Jack, but reversed. Well, you haven't seen Jack, right? Or have you? It's on Disney Plus.
Jack is?
Jack.
Wait, which one's Jack?
It's the one with Robin Williams and Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez, the M&Ms?
Yes, and he has progeria.
Yeah.
But it's not really progeria.
I've seen it, yeah.
It's one of my all-time faves. It has Fran Drescher. I gotta watch that when I get home.
I know, okay.
Disney Plus. We haven't talked about Disney Plus.
We love Disney Plus.
So Disney Plus launched.
It's amazing.
It is a fucking amazing.
You should get it.
You should, absolutely. If you have Verizon Unlimited, you get a year for free.
If you have Verizon Unlimited under the new terms, you get it for free.
Yeah, like that's like the Beyond Unlimited plan.
No. The people who have been grandfathered in...
Yes, that's not Beyond Unlimited.
We don't get it.
I know.
And we're true unlimited. Beyond Unlimited still has a cap.
But that aside...
Go ahead.
If you have the Beyond Unlimited plan on Disney, you get it for free. Or on Verizon, you get it for free for a year. And then afterwards, it'll charge your bill. So just make sure to set a reminder on your calendar to go in and cancel it before that starts happening. But it has a lot of great shit. It has the original... or the first two Sister Acts. It has, like... Swiss Family Robinson.
Which I didn't even know. Swiss Family Robinson
has both
on there?
It has like the 40s and the 60s version.
Oh my god! Okay.
I was really excited about that too.
I'm so excited
I had such a crush on one of the sons. And then what else is on there? God. Dumbo. So, something I wanted to talk about. On Dumbo, they have it unedited because they thought it was going to be edited since they have that whole Rachel Crow thing. Like, oh my god, you've used 57 gigabytes?
On my own.
Why? Do you just not connect to Wi-Fi?
Mm-mm.
Why?
I don't mind, because my mobile's better than my Wi-Fi, and Daniel uses the Wi-Fi for games.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. 51 on my own.
That's insane. They must hate you.
Mm-hmm. There's no cap on what I have.
Oh, and still.
It doesn't slow down. Nothing.
That's so lucky.
Mm-hmm.
But you're paying an ass load.
But it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Because I have Verizon, and honestly, we take a lot of road trips. Daniel and I drive.
And Verizon has the best coverage.
The best coverage. Like, when you're driving through New York, sir, you cannot have, like, when rural New York to get to Connecticut, you can't be, like, in and out of service. We don't know where the fuck we're going.
Yeah. It's a shame, though, because there were 2 days, was it last month, where Verizon was just not working in our area.
Mm-hmm. No, it was all over the country.
Were we attacked by China?
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking, too. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Of course my brain went there. I have anxiety.
China's out to get us after all these fucking tariffs.
I saw a meme the other day that was like, no one. What could possibly go wrong? Anxiety. Let me tell you.
That's, oh my
and
God.
I was like, that's me.
You have to send that to me.
I had to show it to Daniel because I was like, that's my brain all the time.
Me too. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I was like, you know what? I checked the mail yesterday. I was up at 5:30. It was dark outside. And I was like, I can't go outside now. What if someone's hiding in the bushes? But I can go and take a knife with me. But what if my neighbors see? Like, for 30 minutes, I was like, do I go check the mail?
And then the sun came out and she went check the mail.
And I still haven't done it.
Oh my God.
No, I'm scared.
I can let you go. Let you know when I go over there.
Okay.
To walk by it.
I'll walk out with you.
Oh my God.
Okay, what else do we have on the list? Because this is the longest episode we've ever had.
No, it's not. This is actually one of the shortest. We've only been going
We're
for
almost at 2 hours.
And no, we're not. We've done an hour and a half. We cut it at 50.
I see 40 and I automatically round up.
This is going to be a very short episode.
Yay. Okay.
You want to talk about Epstein did not kill himself.
Oh, the beer.
Yes.
So there's a beer company that on the bottom of their labels, it says Epstein did not kill himself. And I just thought that was hysterical.
There's been a lot of memes. It's kind of getting a little bit excessive.
I'm still in a rabbit hole about it. But I'm resigned to the fact that we'll never know what happened. They're never going to release it.
I don't know. Somebody got like a plea deal or something who worked at the...
I did see that.
So maybe he'll let us know what happens.
Maybe.
Or he'll get killed too.
No, he'll get killed too.
Oh my gosh.
We're never going to find out. But I know that they're going through an awful lot to cover everything up.
Yeah, they sure are. He killed himself.
He totally...
didn't. I know he didn't. I'm joking. No, there was even
he
like...
was forced to kill himself.
This was on like on live news. This guy was talking about service dogs.
Yeah.
And they were interviewing him.
Mario went off. This was a tangent too.
This was fucking hilarious though. But they were interviewing him, and he was talking about service dogs. And like, okay, great. Well, thank you so much. He's like, actually, before you go, can I do a little PSA about service dogs? So I'm like, absolutely, go ahead. And so he starts talking about how it's very important to get it from a person who actually trains them properly and is certified, because it can cause a lot of issues, and they may attack somebody if they're not, because they're not properly trained, and that's very important. And also if you need it in a certain circumstance. But with that being said, Epstein didn't kill himself. Have a great day. And I was just like, and like the newscaster's face broke, and he's like, and then he's like, oh, thank you so much.
He was looking for that sniper rifle, like Kelly Ripa said.
Oh my god, what did Kelly Ripa say?
When they, I'm sorry, we're getting off topic again. When they announced on air that Michael was getting his own show or something, what's his name?
Strahan?
Uh-huh. And she left for 2 weeks because it was completely unprofessional of them, and it was so rude, and they clearly
that's when she found out.
her. Yeah, that's how she found out. Like, it was definitely like, it was a manipulative situation. But when she finally came back, she was like, don't worry, I'm not leaving again. I've made sure of it. There's probably a sniper somewhere up there to keep me on my mark. And I was like, oh, this bitch tried it. She let them know. I thought it was great. I like Kelly Ripa.
Wow, I do too. Her husband's super gorgeous.
Oh, my God, yes. Love me a good Hispanic man. There should be like a sugar daddy, sugar mama website that's not skeevy.
There is.
There are. Not skeevy. Not for, like, boobs and lubes. Like, send me a boob and I'll send you a Louboutin.
Girl, I'd be down.
I kind of would. I just thought about it.
Is that's skeevy? It's a fucking Louboutin.
Do I get a Louboutin for every nipple pic you get? I'll send you 5. You send me 10. Louboutins are very uncomfortable shoes. Sorry.
But they're gorge.
They're stunning. I would just wear them in bed with my husband.
Well, hey. You just have to have them send you another bed soon, then. When are you getting a new bed?
I don't know. Probably after the holidays.
Makes sense.
I gotta buy gifts, and I'm not in a rush. And honestly, I don't want to buy a new bed until the carpet gets changed in here and I paint the walls. Then I'll get a new bed and new curtains. We're in the middle of, like, renovating our house. We just renovated the easiest room that there was, our living room and dining room. But now I have to attack that 1992 bathroom, and it's going to take years off my life. And I have to do the kitchen, and the kitchen won't be so bad. A lot of it someone else has to do.
Oh, okay.
Some of it I can't do.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want to be a homeowner.
I just want to move, so I got to get it ready to sell.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Get your new house built?
If I can buy it, if I can find one turnkey, I'm fine. I don't need a new house built.
Okay.
We already have a couple neighborhoods in mind. I had my, like, come to Jesus moment with my therapist after listening to Chelsea Handler's book.
And podcast.
And podcast, which were amazing and life-changing. So I'll be working harder in therapy, and we're going to schedule some intense sessions because I'm going to talk about shit that I don't want to fucking talk about. And it makes me angry just thinking about it. But I feel like I have to do it.
Don't break the mirror.
Oh.
It makes me angry.
Sorry. Yeah, I would too. So, yeah. I'll let you guys know how that's going.
I'm excited to hear.
I'm not excited at all. It's gonna fucking suck. I hate it. I feel like it's when I first went to therapy and I was like, I hate it. But then the next day I feel good. But
like she said, you're being too hard on yourself.
I'd never believe her when she says that, which is why I'm still in therapy. If I'm not hard on myself, who the fuck is?
Your husband.
Yeah, he is hard on me.
Hard in yourself, not.
We were talking about that last night. Because I read something. No. I read something that said, like, if her last name starts with an A, you can't control her. In fact, she's probably not listening to you at all. And I was like, is that true? And he was like, no, I feel like I can control you pretty well. And I'm like, absolutely. I have no sense of boundaries. I'm totally socially awkward. So a lot of times in social situations, I'm like, hey, can I say that? And he's like, Yes. Because for me and myself, I don't get embarrassed. I get embarrassed for other people.
Uh-huh.
So it would break my heart if I embarrassed him. And I am a balls out on the table girl. And he's not. He's so much more reserved. Mm-hmm. So I'd be like, we were fucking last night and broke the bed. And he'd be like, Jessica, shut the fuck up. And I'd be like high-fiving everyone.
Does he know we talked about it on the podcast?
Yeah, I told him that we high-fived. But it was in the confines of our bedroom. It wasn't to like a room full of people. Because I would to like with a microphone. Yeah. I'd be like, hey guys, broke my bed. Like I wanted to post it on social media, but I knew he wouldn't think it was appropriate. I just have to be conscious of his feelings. So yeah, he is good at like, hey, reel it in, Jess.
That's good.
You're a free spirit and I like it, but reel that shit in.
You're the Dharma to his Greg.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't break up at the end.
Oh God, no.
They broke up at the end and I was
devastated. Did, yeah.
It's like, why do you fucking end Dharma and Greg like that?
Yeah.
It was bullshit.
It was bullshit. Okay, Ray of Lights.
Oh, yeah. I got a new iPod.
He did.
It's pretty cool. I had to replace the battery, though.
Did you do it?
Not yet. I ordered it. The battery comes on Tuesday.
Okay.
Tomorrow. Oh, no, Tuesday. Not tomorrow. Oh, my God.
Tomorrow's Monday.
I'm still
It's the end of
adjusting.
the year. It's the end of the year.
Well, I just got a schedule changed. I'm still not used to it.
Do you know it took me like a month?
Really?
It took me a long time.
So, Ray of Lights for this week. I got a new iPod, and it's actually in very good condition considering it's like 7 years old.
Yay.
It's like an iPod Classic because at our job we can't have iPod Touches because they have cameras and internet connectivity, which sucks because I have 2 iPod Touches. Did I ever tell you that story?
Mm-mm.
So I had an iPod Touch forever. It has like a Harry Potter quote engraved in the back. And I went on a road trip with my best friend Bridget because I drove her home from Seattle to Georgia. And we thought we left it in a hotel room. And we could not find it. So I ended up buying a new iPod. Mm-hmm. And then, like, we went, when my sister had her, like, premature child, we went to her house, and I brought the same suitcase, and it, like, flopped out of the suitcase from, like, a crevice, and I have 2 iPod Touches. I have a lot of iPods, though.
I have one MP3 player. It's a SanDisk.
I have...
And it's Audible compatible.
I have...
And that's all I fucking care about.
I have 2 iPod Shuffles.
I'm old. I don't care.
I bought the iPod Shuffle because I knew they were going to discontinue it, because I heard a rumor, so I went and bought one. Because they're only $50. And then I bought another one.
Like, why do you want them so bad?
I collect iPods. I collect things.
Okay.
Like technology and Apple stuff. I have like a second generation iPad, a third generation iPad Air 2, and then I want to get
What an expensive thing to collect. Just like Apple products.
Well, I don't usually spend a lot of money on other things, so I'll try to save up. But with this like with the iPad though Pro, it's so expensive. Yeah. It's like that's the difference between. It's one thing to save up like $500 to $600. It's another thing to send up $1,300.
Well, you better get on like dickpic.com and start sending them out.
No,
what's the harm? They can't see you.
I don't think it works that way, girl. You can get dick pics for free. Why would somebody pay for that?
Sugar daddy.
But anyway, I cannot.
I love sugar daddies.
So I have 2 iPod Shuffles, because then like the other iPod Shuffle I got, it's like the 3rd generation one, and I got it for like $12 on eBay, and it still works. And then I have an iPod Nano because my mom gave me her old one because she doesn't use it anymore. And this was when they first banned the iPods with cameras. And then
okay.
That's only 8 gigabytes, though, so I was like, I need more space, because I want to have books and podcasts and all my music.
I have a SanDisk.
She's proud.
It's great.
There's nothing wrong. With it
works wonderful. I have, like, 200 songs on there. I have the entirety of Pride and Prejudice on there, because I've already listened to it. I'm going to listen to it again. It's my favorite book. I have, like, 6 or 7 podcasts on there right now. Mm-hmm. I have at least 3 or 4 Audible books on there because there's an audiobooks tab and then there's an Audible books tab.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's 16, I think. And then it has place for a micro storage.
Nice.
Yeah. So I use mine a lot because at work I have to listen to something.
Yes.
And not because I'll get sleepy, but because like I can't focus unless I have background noise on.
Same. I think like with my job, I have to listen to music specifically. I don't think I could do an audiobook. I tried to listen to a book that I've already listened to, and I was still focusing on what they were saying and not what I was typing, because I'm entering a lot of information and verifying and making sure stuff matches. So I get into like a groove with the music.
I can go in and out. Like I can listen to the book and be like, it's time to focus, and then like I can tone out the book behind me and focus on what's in front of me.
But I want to know what's happening.
Huh?
But I want to know what's happening in the book.
I think I only listen to books I've never listened to before. Or I've listened to before.
Yeah.
Because that was like first audiobook, Pride fucking Prejudice. Like I love that book. I love that book. It's my favorite.
Did you do the zombies one?
No.
It was a big thing. Everybody was excited about it.
It was stupid.
Was it?
I hated it.
So you did do it?
No, just like I saw the title and I was like, the fuck? I was mad. I was angry. In the book, because I worked at a bookstore at
It was the height of The Walking Dead.
Oh my god, it was such trash.
You're like Kirk. You just worked everywhere when something significant
You have to
happened.
hustle when you're in college.
Yeah.
I worked everywhere.
But
except fast food. I've never worked at fast food. I have worked in a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was a small restaurant, though. It's my favorite job.
And then my other ray of light is Pokemon, because it's been fun. I'm a little bit disappointed in it.
Why?
Because they cut half of the Pokemon. Because, like, there's, like, 900 Pokemon.
Thank God they cut it. It's like Democratic race.
No, it's not, because it doesn't make sense. You're introducing more and more Pokemon. Are you okay?
I'm teasing you, and you're like, no!
Well, it's like, no, it's not that. It's like everybody has their favorites, and you're introducing this Pokemon, making it seem like there's this endless amount of Pokemon, and each region has their own special Pokemon, but, like, you should be able to have access. Like, the whole point of Pokemon is catching them all. I've literally caught every single Pokemon there's ever been.
Oh my God.
Except for the new ones. But, like, I've saved them, so I transfer the Pokemon from each game. I've been playing Pokemon since Pokemon Blue. Like, I've been transferring my Pokemon up, although there was a point where you had to get Heart Gold and Soul Silver because the original ones were programmed properly. But anyway, I have every single Pokemon because I've caught every single Pokemon, and I've transferred it up. And so I was ready to transfer up my Pokemon to this new game, but you can't. There's only 400 Pokemon in it, and, like, half of them are new Pokemon that I don't have emotional attachment to, and then my all-time favorite Pokemon is not in the fucking game, so I can't play with him, and I'm really sad.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Cyndaquil. He's like a little hedgehog.
Is that the one that you crocheted at work?
Well, I've crocheted like 5 of him.
Yeah, I know who he is.
And he has little flames coming out of his back and a little snout. Yes. He's so cute. He's my favorite. He's not in the game. My second favorite's in the game, so it's kind of okay, but...
I'm sorry.
I know. But at the same time, it's really different. It's set in, like, England, and so, like, everybody talks like they're English. They say mate and mum and all that shit. So it's kind of cute. But, like, I've also never been this excited about a game, or a Pokemon game in the series, because, like, do you know the...
Is this the Pokemon Go, or is this, like, a game?
It's a game for the Switch.
Okay.
And so, like, are you
really?
Yes.
Oh, Danny might like that. Oh, Madeline probably would love that.
It's good. You might want to try them with Let's Go first. It's the one based off Pokemon Go.
Okay.
And it's a lot more kid friendly.
Okay.
Not that this one is hard by any means, but it's more complicated.
I like to start on a more simpler note for her.
And also you get, like, a really cute, like, Pokemon that sits on your head the whole game, and, like, you can play with it and talk to it and stuff for the Let's Go version.
Oh, okay.
But for this one, like, I've played every single Pokemon series, like, every single generation. There's 8 generations, plus spin-off games. But, like, the gym battles in this game, because, like, the whole premise... Do you know the premise of Pokemon? So the premise of Pokemon is you go around and you fight gym leaders, and then you collect 8 badges so you can go take on the big league. But, like, it's always just been, like, you one-on-one against the gym leader. In this, you're in a stadium, and there's, like, people watching you, and it's really exciting, and, like, your Pokemon can become giant.
Sounds like Quidditch.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it's because it's in front of people, but, like, I, like, get legit excited. Like, I haven't been like, oh my god, this is cool.
So
like,
cute.
It's just like, oh, this is really exciting. Like, I'm in front of it. I mean, it's a bunch of, like, video game characters.
But still, yeah, it feels that way.
But, like, you're in a giant stadium. People are cheering for you. Like, and then they have this thing where it's called maxing or Dynamaxing or something, and your Pokemon becomes giant. And, like, they fight each other. Instead of being, like, tiny little things, like, they're huge, like, fill up a stadium big. And they do, like, these special big attacks. And it's just really over the top and super cinematic and cool. And, like, it's just really exciting. So you do
like the game.
Oh, I like that aspect of it. I don't like that all the Pokemon aren't there. And also, like, it used to be, like, you would go between towns and there's these really long routes where you can explore and stuff. The routes are really, really short. Like, you literally just walk a road, there's, like, 2 trainers, and then you're in the next town.
That would keep me more interested.
What?
A shorter route.
I don't know.
Everybody's different, but I'm not a video game person.
You're not.
Well, I'm excited for
But I'm excited about
Ray
it.
of Lights.
Yeah. What are your Ray of Lights?
My living room is not mango anymore.
It's gray.
It's this beautiful, pinkish, modern, cool toned gray. And I love it, and it's pretty. And Daniel and I painted it together, which I never thought we'd be able to do. So
why? Because you're so
I'm
controlling?
a control freak. And I'm meticulous. And he's like, let's just bore through and do it. Did I ever tell you he broke the copper pipe on the outside of the house because he was trying to fix it? And he was just like, oh, it's not unscrewing. Let me just hit it really hard. And he broke a fucking pipe. But, like, he does shit. He breaks all the things. And I
How'd
get
y'all fix
so
that?
angry. He had to dig grout. Like, he had to chisel away at this 20-year-old grout, go and buy the extender, and then kind of regrout around it. And he did it all while I was at work on a Saturday. And he went and he was like, you have to tell me how to fix this. My wife is going to fucking kill me. And so he fixed it and then told me, he's like, but I do need one more part. Let's go to Home Depot. And we ran into the guy that helped him. He was like, are you the wife? He's like, he was really stressed out when he came in here. It's like, he breaks all the things. He breaks all of them. Everything. He's gentle with technology, but hard with everything else. We wrestled before, and he's, like, hit me, and, like, I've seen stars before. He does not know his own strength.
Oh, my God.
He has no idea how strong he is. He just knows that he has to do it, and then he just, like a Pokemon. Just, So, my living room is mango. Not mango, and I'm very, very happy about it.
It's pretty.
Super happy. And I love my Christmas decorations, because they're brand new.
Everything's brand new?
We just got it last year. I switched from, like, red, green, and gold to blue, red, and silver. Oh. Everything. And I have, like, a little Christmas tree wonderland on my dining room table. Oh, cute. And then I have fun little figurines for the kids on the fireplace.
Girl, you're gonna, like, I'm gonna have to, like, either have you over or just take pictures.
Oh, no, I'll send you pictures of Millie's. Millie's, it feels like...
Our house is going to be insane. I'm not looking forward to it.
Oh, I like it.
It's so stuffy.
I'm offended that she hasn't put them up already. Like, I sent her pictures of mine, and I was like, your turn, and she was like, stop talking to me, and I was really mad. Because her tree is always so beautiful, so well thought out. It feels like a Christmas store when you walk in. I love it.
That's my mom. Like, she has themes.
Oh, no.
And, like,
this
long,
Jesus.
those huge ribbons.
Jesus is the theme. And the wise men. My mother-in-law is obsessed with the 3 wise men. She has, like, a million figurines of them.
I'm really surprised my mom's Christmas stuff isn't more biblical, because she grew up in, like, the Church of Christ. So, like, super, super, super stuff. But at the same time, they didn't really do Christmas either.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Like, they did Christmas, but it was very, like, you get a single small gift.
Yeah.
And we are not decorating.
We don't have anything religious Christmas in my house. My mom was like, where's your, like, nativity or something? I was like, we don't have religious Christmas. It's like, Christmas is not about Jesus and the manger. Christmas is about family time, taking one to be, that's Christmas.
Yeah.
She didn't say anything.
Oof. It's Christmas.
And Christmas. We're doing Christmas. My mom's like, I'm not buying a lot of gifts. I'm like, oh my God, okay. Last year, we had so many gifts, we couldn't fit them all in our car. And we had them, like, underneath the kids' feet and in the trunk.
Wow. That's lucky.
No, it's not. It's a fucking pain. And then I donate it all. I do. Because it sits in the kids' room for a year, and then I snap, and I'm like, I can't do it anymore. Mess. And then we donate everything. Oh. I do that, like, 3 times a year.
Oh.
Yeah. And the kids are like, okay. Because they don't play with toys.
I used to be a big toy person. Like,
you still are, though.
I do. Yeah, I would not want my, like, action figures to be taken away from me like that.
Well, I don't take them. I say, do you want this? And if they say no, I say, can we give it to another little boy? And he says yes. I could never take away his Legos. He donated a couple of his Marvel action figures, but it was only the ones he had duplicates of. And he donated most of his Hot Wheels because his phase with Hot Wheels is over. He's not interested anymore.
Yeah, I moved on pretty quickly from that, too.
He did too. It was like one of the fastest phases we've been through.
One of my weirder phases was wrestling action figures.
What?
Because I had a big crush on Kevin Nash.
Oh, now it makes sense. Okay. Oh, wrestling. Oh, that's a ray of light for me. I got to see my nephew wrestle for the first time ever. Oh. And so it was really, really fun, and he's really, really good. And Danny really loved it, so we're thinking about signing him up for private wrestling. So that's my other ray of light. That's probably my favorite thing that's happened this week, is getting to see my nephew wrestle. I love him. I adore him. This is the one that stays with me.
Which one?
My nephew.
The one who's allergic to everything?
Yes.
Okay.
With his inhaler on the side.
Does that ever become an issue?
I haven't seen it become an issue.
That's good.
No.
Because also, doesn't, like, doing, like, strenuous physical activity help asthma?
Yeah, it does. But I think running is more his issue.
But I mean, that's extensive. Like, that's...
Yeah. And he's also in a gym on mats that have been cleaned. And he's not allergic to people, so I feel like there's not a lot of room for asthma in there.
That's good.
Yeah.
That would suck to be allergic to people.
Would it?
Yeah.
It would make me feel less guilty about not socializing.
But at the same time...
Am I praying for a people allergy?
Girl,
let me not do that.
Would you not want to hug your children?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck your husband? Like, girl, think. Have to take a Benadryl before you want to have sex? You'll pass out halfway through.
That might be okay.
You'll pass out halfway through.
No, not from one Benadryl.
But if you need enough to stop the allergy, you might have to take more than one.
What kind of allergy are we talking about?
I don't know, girl. You're the one who made it up.
Like an asthma? Like I'm thinking like my nephews. Like
I can't breathe in your dander.
Yeah, that's what I'm
thinking. I have no clue. You're just the one. I was just taking it. Where
is there a way to develop? Like, so Caden could be around like my dogs because he was introduced to them slowly, so he can be around them. But like, if there's a brand new dog in the house, like his body shuts down. So could it be like that, where like people I've been around for multiple years, it's okay?
I don't make the rules. I don't know. You need to get with God, girl.
Why are we talking
Go to
about
God.
it there? I'm just so anti-fucking social. I'm hoping for a
I'm allergic
allergy.
to people. I can't talk to you. Like, that's weird.
That sounds amazing.
I'm allergic. Sorry. Get away from me.
Yes! I live! That would be awesome.
It'll just be like that episode of Family Guy, or not Family Guy, American Dad, where like the mom has a thing against like left-handed people. And they're
yes.
Have you seen that episode?
Yes.
And they're like, she's black. They thought it was against a black person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be you.
But it was yes. That would be me 100%.
I'm allergic to her kind.
Yeah, absolutely. Who is that?
Mom's racist?
Human kind.
You had to have been in me, or you had to have been in me for not to be allergic
absolutely.
to you. That's the rule.
That is the rule. My husband
and my children.
And that's it. And I'd pop a Benadryl when you came over to record the podcast.
Okay.
It might be funnier.
You might be high off your ass. Oh my god. That'd be terrible. But anyway, I don't have anything else, do you?
Mm-mm.
Well, please rate, like, and subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, everything else.
Podbean, all of them. We're there.
If you want, or if you have any questions or want to write in, I am very passionate podcast@gmail.com. Jasmine, we're still waiting for your email. We're going to pass you for
If
this.
Jasmine even made it to the end of this one was all over the place.
I'm sure she did. She listens to all of them. She's a very good supportive friend.
I like it, Jasmine.
What else? We have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, apparently. But that's all we have for this week. I hope you guys like it. It's a little
You did it. Fuck you. I'm just kidding.
Well.
Please listen. We love you.
But we have a bunch of fun episodes planned for the next 5 weeks.
I'm excited for our next episodes.
I am too.
I think they're good and well thought out.
And we still have to go see the biggest horror movie of the year. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, Cats. I was like, what? I didn't commit to a horror movie.
You did, girl.
Oh, Cats is not going to be hard.
It is. It is. There's going to be people screaming in there. Get ready.
Only you. Mario said I'm going to hide in your vagina for this one. And I was like, why? It's not going to be scary. It's going to be beautiful. I'm
sure,
so
Jan.
excited. Whatever, Becky.
Oh.
Don't you Jan me.
Well.
I am not a middle child.
Who's Becky?
I don't know.
I mean,
Karen.
I do have good hair.
Karen.
No, that's not a reference to that either.
Did you see that?
Sure, Jan is a reference to the Brady Bunch.
I know.
You could call me Marsha, but...
I'm not calling you Marsha. I'm Marsha.
No, I'm Marsha.
I'm Marsha.
No.
Marsha.
It's about me, girl.
No way.
I'm the soul of this podcast.
Absolutely not. I have to re-argue it. No, hold on. Did you see that the Generation Z, and I never know which one it is calling, like, my generation, or, like, because I'm technically a millennial.
You're a millennial, girl.
I am, but, like, the generation before mine,
Boomers?
they're calling that, no, boomers were my parents.
Yeah.
They're calling that generation, I think it's Generation X.
Yeah, Generation X.
Yeah, they're calling them the Karen generation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love it.
They're calling them the Karen generation because they just, like, aren't doing anything. And, like, millennials have had to do everything.
Oh,
and
I have to look into
priorities
this.
are messed up. Yeah, I'll see if I can find it for you really quick.
Because I'm living for OK Boomer. Like, the memes are everything.
That. Yeah, it came from that. That's the Karen generation, too.
What boomers are?
No. But it came from all of that. Like, when they started the OK Boomer... Gen Z is calling Gen X.
Did you see they're saying, like, they're getting really offended over it?
Yeah.
The Karen generation. They're usually racist, homophobic, and transphobic, don't believe in vaccines or climate change, and are mostly also the parents of Gen Z children. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, I'm living.
Yeah.
I love OK Boomer, though, but I'm here for Karen.
I like OK Boomer.
So what is this one, OK Karen?
No, this is just, they're calling them the Karen generation, yeah.
There's no funny quip yet?
As in the middle-aged white mom who's always asking for the manager and wondering why their kids are so obsessed with their identities.
I love it.
Karens are generally privileged from the system the boomers set up for them and are now acting entitled and working against Gen Z. I was like, I'm here for it. And Daniel is I guess he's a Karen generation, but he doesn't act like it. But he's on the cusp. 82, I think, is the
82 is the cutoff.
Yeah, but he's like...
Is he born in 82?
Mm-hmm.
He's a millennial.
Yeah, but he acts more like...
A Karen?
Yeah. I'm definitely more millennial. Mm-hmm. I have traits.
See, I was more of a Samantha, you know? No,
oh my God, I can't.
I haven't even watched the shit, and I'm just saying it.
Karen is not in Sex and the City.
I don't know, girl. I don't watch it. I knew one of those white ladies had to be
another
a Karen.
fucking clusterfuck of an episode hosted to you by Jessica and Mario.
We'll talk to you next time, and bye.
Bye, Karen.